Morning guys, this is Vijay, biology lecturer from iLabor Junior College. Okay, as you know that we have started our NEET series. On that basis we are discussing the each and every chapter of biological science and also chemistry in detail. Talking about the nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane. As I said, it is not well developed. In Monera, the nucleus is not well developed. Nucleus like structure is present, nucleoid. That is the reason there are no nuclear membrane. Absent, nuclear membrane is not seen in Monera. Whereas the rest of them all are highly developed organisms. So there we could able to see the nucleus. Nucleus is present, here also present, here also present, here also present. Can be seen in all the higher level organisms because these organisms possesses a proper nuclear membrane and also a proper nucleus structure. In some cases, in the higher level organism, nucleolus can be seen. A dark stained body can be seen in the nucleus. Okay. Then multicellularity, when we are talking about this multicellularity, how this multicellularity is there in Monera? Because Monera is mostly the organisms are unicellular. So here multicellularity cannot be seen, absent. Mostly these are unicellular. Similarly, Protista also belongs to micrometer level, the organism. So here also cannot see this multicellularity. Of course, we can see the cells could able to form a cluster of cells. It looks like a cluster, but it is not multicellularity. Okay, then when we are talking about this fungi and plantae and animalia, here the multicellularity is complex. Here it is present but limited. When we are talking about these two categories, the multicellularity is complex category. So complex means what? Here the multicellularity can be seen different type of cells in a single organism, and these different types of cells have different type of functions, characteristic features, and they could able to form different type of tissues, and these tissues will form different type of organs. Organs do different kind of functions. Okay. The next category, motility. Motility is nothing but movement of an organism. Motility is nothing but movement of an organism. Under this category of this Monera, you see, Monera, few cases are flagellated type, and few are non-motile. Non-motiles, they cannot move. They require a medium to move. Okay, they cannot perform for this motility, movement of organism. Flagellated, few are flagellated organisms involving for gliding type of movement that can be seen in Monera. Whereas in Protista, you see, here also a specialized characteristic features can be seen like cilia, flagella. These all are some apparatus can be seen around the cell. They could help this organism for the motility. Cilia, flagella, fimbriae, and also some organisms under this category involving for false foot movement with the help of pseudopodia, especially amoeba which is involving for pseudopodia, which with the help of pseudopodia that they could able to move from place to place. Talking about fungi, motility. So here also you see, few are considered to be motile and few are considered to be non-motile, but motility happened with the help of same cilia and flagellae. The same category can be seen in plantae as well. In plantae also can be seen like with the help of cilia and flagellae. Okay. And finally, in Animalia, same category of this apparatus, special apparatus, cilia can be seen, flagella can be seen, contractile vacuole, contractile fibrioles, they also helps the organism for the motility, movement of the organism. Next, we are going to talk about the nutrition. We are going to discuss about the mode of nutrition. What mode of nutrition can be seen under this 5 kingdom classification? Let us see one by one. First one, Monera. So Monera, you see here we could able to see autotrophic mode of nutrition. They could involve for self protection, autotrophic type. See this autotrophic further divided into 2 different categories, like photoautotrophic and chemoautotrophic. So that means some organisms they utilizes sunlight as a source of energy. Some organism they utilizes the organic chemicals as a source of energy. Photoautotrophic and chemoautotrophic. And few are there, of course, saprophytic or heterotrophic mode of nutrition can be seen. Heterotrophic, depending for others in Monera. Whereas when we are talking about this Protista, Protista, you see here we could able to see only 2 type of mode of nutrition, either phototrophic or photosynthetic heterotrophic mode of nutrition. See, the flagellated algae are there, dinoflagellates, which involves for this Protista, they involve for phototrophs. Whereas in protozoans are there, they involve for heterotrophic mode of nutrition, can be seen in Protista. Okay, so when we are talking about this fungi, so fungi involves for mostly heterotrophic. So fungi involving for mostly heterotrophic, and the heterotrophics are also further classified in 2 different categories like saprophytic and parasitic mode of nutrition, that can be seen under this category, fungi. And in Plantae it is purely autotrophic, that too photoautotrophic, that photoautotrophic type of nutrition can be seen in Plantae. They could able to perform this photosynthesis. Animalia, when we are talking about, it is involving for heterotrophic mode of nutrition. This also called as further categories into holozoic or saprophytic. So these are the different mode of nutrition can be seen under this 5 kingdom classification: Monera, Protista, fungi, Plantae and Animalia. Next, we are going to talk about the nervous system, how the organism could able to respond for the external stimuli. Though the organisms belongs to Monera or prokaryotic type, cell organelles itself not well developed, so the nervous system cannot be seen here, absent. Whereas in the Protista, you see primitive type of nervous system can be seen. And in fungus and Plantae, there are no nervous system, can be not seen under these 2 categories, fungi and Plantae. Whereas in Animalia, you see this could be seen present, but usually which is complex type of nervous system. In higher level organism we'll discuss about axon, reflex arc. So it's well developed, advanced type of nervous system can be seen in Animalia, in higher level organisms. Okay, finally we are going to discuss about the sexual mode of reproduction, or reproduction we'll discuss now. What kind of reproduction can be seen in Monera, Protista, fungi, Plantae and Animalia? Especially sexual mode of reproduction can be seen under the category of Monera by means of conjugation, transformation and transduction. These are the 3 different types of sexual mode of nutrition can be seen under the category Monera. Whereas when we are talking about this Protista, here syncamy, that is nothing but conjugation mode of reproduction can be seen in this Protista. So when we are talking about this fungi, here the organisms could involve for fertilization. The organisms involved for fertilization, and that is followed by meiosis cell division. Meiosis cell division happen only in the reproductive cell, gamete cells. Okay, so that could happen in fungi, and the same fertilization followed by the meiosis could happen in all other categories also, like plants as well as Animalia, Plantae and Animalia. So these all are these fungi, Plantae, Animalia are highly developed organism when we are talking about the category of this sexual mode of nutrition. So there we could able to see the organisms involved for fertilization and followed by meiosis cell division. So meiosis cell division could able to form the new generation, new species, the zygote formation, and the zygote involving for meiosis cell division. So that can be seen under this category of fungi, Plantae and Animalia. So these are the different characteristic features of five kingdom classification. So thoroughly we discussed about the five kingdom classification and its characteristic features. Okay. Finally, you see what are the different characteristic features we discussed under the category of five kingdom classification. Okay. So there are more than 10 characteristic features we discussed. Let us have a quick recap. So initially we discussed about the type of nucleus. What type of nucleus can be seen in the five kingdom classification? Monera, Protista, fungi, Plantae and Animalia. Then followed by mitochondria, cell organelle, powerhouse of the cell that could able to produce the ATP, adenosine triphosphate, Genergy, in the form of energy. Yes. And how far this cell organelle present in Monera, Protista, fungi, Plantae and Animalia we discussed. Then plastids mostly which is involving for photosynthesis. It consists of a green pigment, and these pigments are involving for photosynthetic activities. Chloroplast especially. So how far the chloroplast be seen in these different five kingdom classification. Then nature of the cell wall. Whether these organisms have cell wall or cell membrane. If cell wall is there, what kind of chemicals or what kind of chemical components present in the cell wall or the cell membrane we discussed. Next, nuclear membrane. If so, nucleus present, so the nuclear membrane which is present or absent. If the nucleus is not well developed, then what could be called as nucleoid-like structure. We discussed about that. Yes. Then we discussed about the multicellularity, how these organisms are being surviving in the form of single cell or multicellular or complex cell, multicellularity form we discussed. Then mortality is nothing but what? Movement of an organism. Movement of an organism with the help of certain apparatus present around its cell structure. So those apparatus organs are called cilia, flagellae, fimbriae, pili. So these are a few examples. We discussed in Monera how it is, in Protista how it could be seen, in fungi and Plantae, Animalia also how, whether it is there or not, we discussed. Next, mode of nutrition. What type of nutritions these organisms are involving for? Whether the nutritions are photosynthetic type of nutrition, autotrophic type of nutrition. In that again further photosynthetic or chemoautotropic, photoautotropic or chemoautotropic. Then saprophytic mode of nutrition, such a type of organisms involving for decomposing the dead and depreces. They also involving for fermentation process under the metabolism, So that is what the mode of nutrition we discussed. Then we discussed about the metabolism, how it is there in the different characteristic features of this five kingdom classification. Then we discussed about this mode of reproduction, sexual mode of reproduction. How far it is involving for Monera, Protista, fungi, Plantae, Animalia, what kind of sexual mode of nutrition, sexual mode of reproduction can be seen. Okay, like conjugation, transformation, transduction. So these all are like few examples we discussed. And finally we discussed about the nervous system, whether it has well developed nervous system for external stimuli, how good the organism respond. So these all are the major characteristic features of five kingdom classification. Finally, this particular chapter, need biology, unit 2 biological classification, we will continue with few more topics present in this chapter with one more video. Until then, thank you guys.